I got to keep an eye out for Vambies, too. Or bears or anything like that. All right, that's running. Okay, so it's connected. Hey, welcome back, everybody. The Accidental Survivor here. And we're back with another episode of The Infected. Damn it, I never got a chance to fix those barricades. And we got a Bambi attack, and this is one of the big ones. So, let's see how we do. I don't know that... Crap, I don't know that Mike's been doing the repairs or not, like I needed him to. And I never replaced those broken barricades, so... Damn. I replaced some of them. We'll see what happens here. Let me use one of my health things just in case we get into a fight. Oh, shoot. Listen to them all. Man, they're breaking up my base over there. Come on, dude. Okay, they're coming up out of the woods. Hold on, hold on. Let's let them hit the... Alright, let me get outside and kill these other dudes. We'll leave them there. These guys here I want dead. I don't want them wrecking my base. We gotta put some barricades over here, I think. Come on. We got one. There's two. Alright, let's get a bandage. Okay, and let's use up some of these here really quick. Okay, holy crap. Let's see what else they wrecked. We really need to fix our base stuff. What the hell? Oh, my truck's still sitting out there. Let's go this way. I saw the bodies here. Damn, look at this stuff, man. They took out another barricade. Yeah, we got more money. Not that we need money. There's mechanical parts. Yes. All right. I know there's been a bunch of them. Here we go. Okay, I did manage to kind of fix this a little bit, but they still broke through some of this stuff. There's some wire. Biofuel. Look at all these guys down here. Dude. So I'm glad I got this kind of fixed. All right, 2 more cans. All right, has a big freaking... Oh, they got some logs there. All right, well, we gotta fix these barricades today. You know, as much as I like doing the other stuff, and I want to, and I do want to go put that the blueprint down and build at least one of the water mills. But let's clear these guys up first. Let's get our reward for defeating them. Stop giving me fishing stuff. More guys here. More plastic pipe. Got more money. More money and more wire. Let's just make sure there's nobody over here. All right, looks clear. I'm not going to go all the way around because of the crocodiles. All right, damn. Okay, well, let's get our truck back inside. Actually, I may leave the truck there because we're going to need to go out and drive for a... oh, I got to slow down and get my stamina back. Let's go eat an MRE, too. Okay, so these barricades on this side looks good. I need to go all the way around, and everyone that's missing I need to fix and repair. Let's close you up. I'm not going to bring the truck back in because we're going to leave here shortly. And my stamina. I just got to get inside and get something to eat. Let's get that stick out first. Yeah. Let's get those stones. Okay, got those out. And we got all this stuff. Let's go eat one of the large rations. We made a bunch of those last episode or at the end. Or I may have made them offline. I don't remember. But yeah, now we got 3 large rations here. Let's go eat one of these. Get our get our stats all the way back up. And let's go ahead and get some water too while we're here. And that should be good. Okay. Stats are good. Let's go ahead and get all this stuff out of our inventory. We got the fish bait we just picked up. For right now, we're going to just put this stuff away. We got 2 mechanical parts. We got 4 now. I think we need like 20 to build one of those. Let's do this too. Let's get the glass out for now. And we picked up a tea and a coffee. We're just going to sort all this stuff out. You know, take everything out of our inventory. 117 oil. Okay, plastics. We'll get you there and you there. And we got our cans. Yes. All right, we're pretty much cleared out. I never made one for biofuel, did I? No. Okay, now, what I got to do is, now that it's spring, we got to drive around. I got to find a waterfall. So I'm tempted to go over this way and see what's over here. All this stuff here. We need to find some running water so that we can place our water mill down so we can finally get some power. Dude, why are you doing that? Okay, we got a fragment. I don't think I have any room for this fragment right here. I don't. I was putting it, let's put it up here with the iron. We got solid iron. We got a lot of stuff we need to melt down. You know, a lot of work we want to do, but I want to get this done first. And then they're busting up my freaking base again. Or my stairway, my road. Let's get these out. Actually, I'm going to hold on to those 3 really quick. Let me see if we don't need biofuel in there. Okay, and these are still working. We're just going to let them go. We're just going to let them go for now. I don't want to get distracted. I do need to check on the animals, though, make sure they got food. And they're good. And there's a lot of stuff in there to take out. Mike, what are you doing? I don't want... What I don't want them... Damn it, I don't want them busting up the floor pieces. That's what I don't want. The railings I don't care about. But when they bust up the floor like that, that's a lot of work to rebuild. A lot of stone, cement. This is just, you know... These are just 2 pieces of wood. So I don't mind them breaking that. I may have to put some barricades just along the sides on either... All the way around, up and down, the whole thing... So they hit the barricades instead of my freaking walls. So we're going to do that too, but we got to go... Man, look at my stamina. I got to go check out that area. And let me check to make sure we got all our parts in here too. All right, that's stuff for the trader later on. Same with some of this stuff. I got to sort that out. There's all our iron ingots. There's everything else. We need 25 mechanical. I've got like 6 or 3. And that stuff we need to take out and /sell. Damn, we've been busy. We got to clear out we got a lot of work to do. But first things first, we're going to turn around. We're going to head over to these river sections over here. So we got to go this way. And let's see if we can drive through this forest. We're just going to keep going straight here until we come to the road. Because I think... Yeah, the road's just right up here. Oh, no. See, man? That's why I need a road. Need to make my own road. Okay, now that we made it to the road, let's drive down this way. We've got a little ways to go. We got to get over to the other side of that mountain. Oh boy, I'm just going to leave these guys alone. We're just going to race over there really quick and see if we can place this down once we get to that area. All right, there should be water right on the other side of this these rocks. So let me stop right here. Let's get my spear out. Let me take a look over here. Ooh, oh, there's a waterfall. Okay, okay, great. Let me do this. Let's grab some of the items out of here that we're going to need. Let's take all of these, and let's take all of those. What's my weight looking like? 34. 54. Let's take until we hit 75. We're going to have to come back anyway, so let's just leave it like that. We'll grab the rest of it in the second trip. Damn, this is not easy to get to. At least we can get up and down these rocks with no problem. Maybe. Crap. How am I going to get back? That's what I'm thinking of. I'm not thinking about getting there. I can jump down and get there. How am I going to get back, though? That's a long trip. Crap. All right, let's get over to the waterfall. Now, let's see if we can place that down. Hopefully we don't need like a land claim or something. I think a little pond right here for fishing. Dude, that's awesome. Should build my base over here. All right, right here should work perfectly. So let's try that blueprint again. What am I doing, dude? Here we go. Others, placeables, power. Oh, there we go. All right. Let's place it right here. All right, we have everything. We need the rest of our mechanical. And I'm hoping that will... Let me take these two while we're here. Screw it. I don't think I can get out right there. We gotta run down here to get out. At least I don't think I can get up here. No. Dude, I don't want to run all the way around. I don't know how far this goes. I'd have driven my truck down here if I knew there was an easier way in and out. Oh, here we go. Let's make sure I know Vambies. Ooh, I can search this truck. I think this... Oh, crap, there was a Vambi. Hold on. Ooh, I'll take all this stuff. I thought I already searched this stuff recently. Let me take that Vambi out because I need to get past them. Oh, hold on, hold on. Let's get my health all the way up, too. Right in the back. Dude, freaking die. Okay. We got more money. That'll help. Well, how much money do we have anyway? We got 197 already. Almost 200 saved up. All right, let's do this. Let's drive you down a little ways. That way we got to come back. You know, when we come back, we ain't got to run all the way over here. We'll park our truck right over here by this car. We'll go this way. I wonder if I can drive down some of this ways. I just don't want to drive in the water and, like, wreck my vehicle or something. Somehow. You know, we'll get off right here. This is fine. All right, there's the rest of the iron. I want to hook this up and see if it's running and everything works great. So far, it should. I got to keep an eye out for Vambis, too. Or bears or anything like that. All right, that's running. Okay, so it's connected. Use Watermill. All right, it should be giving me power. The only problem is I won't know till I get back to my base if that's generating power. It should generate power for me. You know, 350 power right there, nonstop. Except for maybe the wintertime, I don't know. But anyway, we got that. Let's get back to the base. I want to see how that stuff's working. And I also want to see if we can fix those barricades. The first thing we got to do is fix those barricades. Oh, there's a Vambi right there. He came running. Can I cross this water? I can. I don't think we killed him, though. There we go. I can't get out right here. All right, let's get to the other side. Let's get up onto the shore. I want to go get that Vambi, though. Three cans. All right. We need to get those barricades fixed, so let's get back to my base and make sure everything's working good. Dude, get off this freaking tree. Okay, we're back here to where I'm building my road. And this is the part I need it the most, because I just cannot seem to get through this area. Not in the truck. And I'm just going to get out and run back to my base. Oh, no. Yeah, I'll just recall my truck back. I'm not driving through here. We got a long way to go through here, too. Yeah, but I'm going to build spikes. They won't mess with my blueprints, but I'm going to build spikes through here on the outside so they don't rush up and bust on the walls or the floor again. All right. Oh, my gosh. Excuse me. Let's get inside. Let's recall the truck. And let me go. Oh, scared the crap out of me. Let me go see how our power's doing now. All right, 761. Yeah, we do have the wind turbine providing us 350 power. So we got 761 available. We are maxed out on our batteries. That is awesome. All right, we are ready to go. How's this doing? All right, we got a lot of cement being made right here. That's awesome. We'll get you over there. Let's get this other stuff that we just picked up out of our inventory. Then we're going to go fix those barricades. We got to get that done first. So what do we have on us? Oh, that's upstairs. All right. We got a fishing lure. Another one. You know, we picked up 2 of those right there. Get the coffee out. Get the cans out. We'll make coffee and stuff like that later. Okay, we got 5 mechanical parts. We need 20 more to make the next watermill, if we choose to do that. And we got the seeds and stuff on us. Okay, let's go get some water. Actually, I need my rope. I should have grabbed that before coming down here. Let's grab a couple stacks right there. We'll need to make barricades. We'll need to make the barriers. And we have the seeds on us. You know what? Actually, let me eat those vegetables we picked up. And then we'll get the rest of the seeds out, too. Okay. The biofuel will just throw back into the ATV. Right there. And now let me just check on these because I know they're running off the other thing, but I want to kind of clear them out so they're not so full. 103, dude. All right, let's move all these over. Oh, I can't. All right, let me slow walk this over here to this to the vehicle. Okay, let me move all these over there. Our weight's at 85. Let's get one more out. All right. And that's only 2 of these containers. I mean, that's a lot of stuff we've picked up. Okay, we got more stones there. Is he still filling the crate? He is still filling the crates up for me. Good. You know what? I think I lost a stone crate. I think it was destroyed by a Vambi. Because I only saw 1 over there, and I had like 3. Dude, I better not. All right, let's get the iron out, and then we're just going to go ahead and start working. We got a lot of maintenance stuff to do, but I don't want to tie up half the episode doing that stuff. I mean, look at all this. And we didn't even take it all. We got all this iron to melt down on the steel. I want to get that elevator top floor done because I'm really curious how that's going to look. But let's get these barricades and stuff done first. All right, first things first. We got this one right here. We got the rope into it. Let's get some more spikes down so we know where we need to build them. We have to upgrade this crap again now too. We already got 1 there. All right, so we got 2 right there to build. I'm just going to place them down. I want to double these up, too. I like to build them away from here and then just come down and place them, but the way these attacks have been going, I just want to get a couple sets in here. You know, a couple sets more. I want to put a double row down here really quick. And hope the crocodiles don't break it. All right, good enough. So all those spikes we want to build. We got logs right here. I hear the crocodile. Let's go. Oh, there's Mike. All right, we got the rope out. We need sticks and stuff. So let's go find those little bushes. Here we go. Why do I always grab the wrong freaking tool? We got to get this stuff built first. Let me take that log. We'll come back for that log. Let me get this bush. I want to build at least a couple of barricades. You know, in one trip for bushes here. Okay, let's grab these logs. No. And we'll put them all. We'll start with this one right here. All right, we need more logs for that. We got those done. All right, good. We got them doubled up going around. Let me do this. Let's get rid of the fiber. Oh, we didn't pick up any bark chips? Oh, no, we were just getting those bushes. That's right. Let's get some more bushes. We got to go get the barricades down there where the freaking crocodiles are. Let's get a skinny tree. The hell? Thought I heard somebody. Let me get these done up here first, too. They keep breaking these. I don't want to break the other ones. I think we got some more down there we need to fix as well, but let's concentrate on the ones right around us here. One of the crocodiles will attack the Vambies. Probably not. It's kind of like Mike. You know, he just walks past them. They don't even pay him any mind. Let's get one more set of bushes. I'm glad I got a bunch of these around my base. All right, let's get another skinny tree. Okay. Now, the rest of the trees that we get and the bushes will be... Well, we're not going to run back to here. We're just going to work on stuff like that right there. Let's get the one in the back. All right, Alright, we got 2 more logs here. I don't see any crocodiles. Alright, let's get back over here. How many more sticks do we have on us? We got quite a bit of sticks. Let me drop this. Let's drop these. I use that fiber. I make more rope. And how much rope do we have? Alright, not too bad. We got 20 left. We need another tree. Let's grab this one right here. We'll still need to upgrade all these with the spikes, the iron spikes, but I may just leave them wood, and if they break them, just replace them because they're a lot cheaper to do that way. They're not as strong. We got 2 more. Not as strong that way, but it does work. You know, at least for one battle. And how many sticks do we have left? 5, 10, 15. We should be able to do 2 more barricades with that. Take that one just in case. Alright, we're done. Let's get the hell out of here. And I gotta make sure he's got repair kits to do other repairs on the base, and that he's doing repairs. We have one more area I want to check before we go back inside, and I think down here there may have been a barricade that broke. And I put a blueprint down, but I don't know that I ever built it. At least I feel like that. Now it looks like it's clear. Alright, let's get up on top. I can't jump with this log. Alright, let me just leave that alone. Let's go in the back way. Yeah, everything else looks okay. So at least if we get another Vambi attack. Damn, chicken, what are you doing down here? Are you stuck? Oh boy. Guess we're having some more mini rations now. I just got me some chicken. Without having to harvest my own. Plus he ain't gonna be running around my base anymore now. Let's get you out of my hands. Let's go cook that chicken up. And while we're doing that, let's also take... You know, we forgot the iron. Son of a bee. Alright, let's do this. Let's get all this stuff out of our inventory that we don't want. Get the feathers out. We got seeds and sticks, and we also have... Oh, only got 2 pieces of chicken. Oh. I guess when you get them from the wild, you don't get as much. Because when I harvest my chickens, I get 3 pieces. That's why I made 3 pans. But I want to make more rope. Let's just get the rest of this iron out that we didn't grab yet. Alright. That stuff we're going to leave for now. Actually, I could probably take all that. Yeah, without going over. And we'll put this... We're going to keep the cement going because I do want to keep that going as well. So let's get that over here. And we'll get all the cement into there. That way we keep it going. Yes. Nice. I'm thirsty. Let me eat this stuff up. And what do we have? We got all those stones. Let's get the sticks and the stones out. We don't need to carry those anymore. There we go. Alright, great. Mike hiding behind the door. Alright. Now what I want to do with all that iron that we just picked up is I want to take all of these. Let's get these back over. That's a freaking lot. Let me take the lead. We don't have much lead. I only got 4? Let me do this. Let's put these over here. We need to get some more lead, I guess. There we go. 4 and 4. And we'll get these up top. And I'm just doing that to get that stuff out of my inventory. I thought we had more lead. We're gonna have to go back for lead. I may have some in my vehicle. I'll have to go double check, but I do have a lot of iron in my vehicle. Bark and bark chips. We wanted to make more rope with that 50 stack that we just made or had. That way we get rid of the fiber and we'll replace our rope. There we go. And the rest of that stuff I'm just gonna... I don't think I can put into my inventory anymore. These are all full. Yeah, that's all full. Let me just double check. Yep. So I've been placing stuff like that in here. That's full. Let's get it in the kitchen. That's freaking full. Alright. I'm put it here anyway. Top it all off. Okay, let me do this. Let's cook these. Okay, these are done. Let's get them over here for right now. Okay, and we're not ready to make the chicken stuff just yet. So what I'm going to do instead, and we have all these replaced. What I'm going to do instead is just put the chicken in here. It's already cooked. I just don't have time to make it in the rations just yet because we got a lot of work I want to do. And the next thing we're going to do is the barricades on the walkway that I'm building, the road that I'm building. We got to get that done. And I just put all that rope back. And we need rope for those barricades. Let me take another couple stacks. Yeah, let's do another one. But that's kind of what I need to do. I need to do that for protection before I sit here and start worrying about, how tall my tower is. I got to make sure the bottom doesn't get destroyed. So I've got to do these and get this all done. And we already got logs over here. Damn it, they freaking broke that. That's going to... Anyway, let's get the... where's the foundation? Let's get the stone one back in place. We got nothing for that. Let's get these barricades done. I hear you, chicken. Where we at? Railings. So I don't mind that they break the railings, like I said, but when they do the other crap, that's what makes me mad. When they break those floors. Alright, we'll get that stuff out. Let me get some cement. And let me check those stone crates, because I had like 3 of them up here. Alright, I still do. Alright, so let me do this. I'm just going to drag one of these down here. So I'm not having to take a whole bunch of stones in my inventory. And let's grab, we need 6 more. Alright, we need to get some cement too, because we're going to continue working on that further down. And we got to build the spikes. So we've been working on the cement. We got plenty of that being crafted. We're going to take all of these. And we're going to take those as well. And this one. There we go. That way we can do several of these sections without having to come back. Damn, Mike. Okay, let's get this built. Put the railing back. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? I keep thinking about the spike barricades. We do need to do that, but let's get that built first. Now, let's get the spike barricades down because I am tired of playing around. Having them destroy all my stuff every time I get an attack. So, we're going to start right here. And as we build the road further, we'll continue building these further down. So, like I said, if they destroy these, no problem. But, they'll get stuck on here. They'll take some damage. And I think the further down I get, it'll be unnecessary. Because this is mainly only when they attack my base. If I get further down this way, they may not even mess with the barricades or the wall or the roadway at all, I should say. But I'm going to do it anyway. All right, that's that side anyway. Let's take these. And first things first, let's build the rails. And let's get you. Okay. Now let's get the log and that stuff. We need more sticks. Let's grab all these bushes. Ooh, look at this. I really hate building this spike barricades because it's just so competitive. It's repetitive, bunch of sticks, rope, barricade, and you need a lot of them, so you're doing the same thing like over and over again, and it gets kind of boring, but I'll build at least some of these to get them all ready. I should build some stick stands up here and just collect all this stuff, but, I mean, it's not that hard to grab all these. They're right next to us. Okay. Where's our logs? Okay, that is done. That's done. Let's get all the sticks and stuff out of our inventory that we have. All we need to do is put in here some logs. Okay, there we go. Let's grab that, and let's grab the logs right here. Awesome. Didn't think it was going to be necessary to do that, but there we are. All right, and that's the last one. Okay, let's do this. Let's go to the other side, and let's protect that with spikes, and then that's all we'll do on the spike barricades for now until we get more of the road finished further up. But this is where they're hitting. You know, I need to take care of all this. I don't want them breaking up the floor again. Okay. That is all the spike barricades going down. We haven't even finished up all the rails yet. Let's get these bushes. All right, we got that. Let's get this tree. Okay, let's finish up some of these. Another skinny tree will work just perfect. Gotta keep an eye on my weight, too, for that fiber and stuff. All right, how many sticks do we got left? We need more sticks. I said I want to finish up all of these on both sides at this point, and then we'll go back and work on some of the bottom part. But at least the area that's close to our base, we need to get protected. All right. Can I still harvest that? Oh, I can. I don't know if I can harvest that while doing that stuff. All right, how many sticks do we have left? We got one stick. We only have a few more barricades. Let's finish them up. All right, we're done. The only thing we got left to do is the, let me do this. I need to because of these spike barricades, I'm not able to get close to the wall. What the hell? Oh, it's a deer. I'm not able to get close to the wall to build these railings, so that's going to kind of hinder me a little bit as I get over here. And I'm building these railings not for protection against the Vambies. I'm building them so my truck don't slide off. Let's go back to the railings. There we go. And we'll just keep working on these like this. Now, I wonder if I chop this sucker down. I don't know if this one will grow back. We got those three. Oh, nice. One more. Awesome. All right, that is done. Oh, we got all these. Well, we took the spike barricades to here. That's the beginning part. Let's go get the stone crate. Mike already filled them back up for me. Thank you, Mike. And let's go see if we can do some new floor pieces since we had to do a lot of maintenance right there. And we can slide these up a little further. So I'll just grab a whole bunch of stones. All right, that's that. We're going to get rid of that tree, too. Come on. There we go. Let's just take all the rest of these stones out. That way you can fill all the way up. That. Oh, we're 2 stones short. How the hell? Okay. Anyway, let's get this tree. I mean, that'll work. We'll get them into there just like that. We're short on stone, so let's grab you. We'll bring you up a little closer. Mike can fill you up. All right, you know, it'll be closer to our work area. So there we go. And how much do we need here? We need 4 more. And then we can chop this down. We got a sign we can delete now, too. Another sign. Let's keep these going. Let's get the rails done. They only take 2 logs. And we got to build all this anyway. Okay. And we'll just keep it going from this direction. And let's get rid of this sign. Nice. All right, we made it to here. I mean, I made it to here, so we're like almost halfway across. Let's build some more of these platforms. Let's get the cement in here. Okay, a few more here. We'll just take the rest of these. And I usually work until my crates get empty. And then I'd say, okay, I'll go do something else while Mike, while I'm waiting for Mike to refill all these. So let's just get all these up here. I should get some more of these made, but for right now, that'll work. All right. Seven more. Okay, and we'll take care of this one too. And put these into the rails. Let me get this one as well. There we go. All right, it's coming along. We'll leave the crates where they are. There's a bush right here. I wonder if I can grab that. Oh, I can. Oh, that'll work. Gonna build any of these spike barricades? Yeah, there we go. One more. We're 1 stick short. All right. Well, that's cool. We got more. We got more of the road done. It'll be nice and easy for when we get back here. And I've got to protect it, at least on this area. So then when we come back here, we got these spikes, barricades rebuilt. That is good to go. Now, let's get the rest of this stuff here. We're at 55 for our weight. 59. Let me go and drop this stuff off. We may take a quick trip to the mine. I want more lead so I can make the steel that I need. We need to get sand too. So let's do this. Let's get you over there. Okay, we got plenty of that stuff. We're out of sand. Let me empty my inventory out. We will go and move all the stuff from the sand. What do we have here? We still got 6 cement on us. I should have moved that over. All right, but either way, let's get the iron. And let me get that out. All right. We'll get all the rope out. I think I got enough fiber. I can make another stack of 50 rope. Couple of them. Damn, look at all that. Well, we got plenty of rope now. You know, there's no sense in not saving that stuff. And we got 25 fiber. Let me just get rid of that. It'll stay on the ground here, but it'll go away after a minute. I hope. If not, I'll pick it back up and throw it outside. Okay, let's get the cement out because we're going to need that room or that weight available to us for other things. We're almost out of cement anyway. That's we did quite a bit of work, you know, with what we took over there. And I want to get these out because it's annoying me. All right. And what did I have anything on the other side? Yeah, let's eat these. Okay. Now, let's go clear this out. Yeah, I knew it was going to put me over, but I need all that sand because we want to make more glass as well. Holy crap. All right, let's see how much of this we can melt down. That's it there. Okay, and that got us below our weight. That's awesome. Okay, so what we'll do here is I'll melt down 10. Oh, there's already stuff in here. Oh, crap. We got more fragments there. Dude. And we'll melt this one down. All right, the rest of the sand we're going to put into the cement mixer. So we keep this going. And we still got a bunch left over, which we'll put right here. All right, it's these fragments that are going to kill me because I got no place for them. You know what? I do got a place for them. It's right on my spikes. It's like I'm melting the crap out of them, but I still got a bunch left over. Look at that. All right. Well, we got those replaced. They do seem to hit this side of the base a lot. And we just got those little fragments left over. These we got to keep an eye on because we got to put that stuff out. All right. These are almost done. We're just going to wait here until this is all done so I can turn it off. Damn. That was a lot of freaking iron we got from that one. This one's done. Let's turn you off. Hopefully I got enough room on these shelves. Oh, I barely. This is just glass. Okay. Awesome. All right, that's all done. Those are all melted. We've got our glass on us. What I want to do is take our screws. We don't need the nails. Let's take our glass. Or all of our glass. How much steel do we have? We haven't even melted yet. I need to take a trip to the mine. That's what I should be freaking doing. Let's do this. Let me put all those there. That's what I'm supposed to be doing, is taking a trip to the mine. Let me move all these parts over here for now. That's stuff for the elevator. I'm overheating. Oh, that's right. Summertime's coming on. Okay, hold on. While we're here, let's get our cold weather clothes off. At least some of them. Because I think it still gets cold on certain parts of the day. Let's get the jacket. And let's get the shoes off. Wait, what time is it? It's 9:31 p.m. Crap. All right, let's go get some sleep, and in the morning we're going to head over to the mine. Okay. It is 6 a.m. Hopefully we don't get an attack. I mean, it's almost 6 a.m. Our stats are a little low on our protein. Let's go get some meat. I'm not going to eat an MRE right now. What am I talking about? Meat. Let's finish this one up here. There we go. All right, I see there's a lot of freaking spoiled food in here, but there's room. There's room for other food, so Mike, you need to get to work and bring some more food over here. Let me make sure his stuff is set up correctly. All right. Repair stuff, take care of plant beds. That's kind of what I want, so we're just going to see if he does. The take care of the plant stuff is that... Let me do this. Take care of plant beds, and then the third one, repair stuff. That way he starts getting some of that food transferred over. Because he's probably filling up the stone crates right now. All right, let's go to the mine. Let's go see if we can... I'm going to have to take the ATV. Yeah. You know what? Hold on. Do we have lead in here? I know we had a bunch of stuff we needed to clear out. Okay, let's move all the lead. There's 5 more right there. Let's move all the iron, too. That's about it right there. All right, let's get this up top. I want to save this, but I don't want to fill my inventory up or the vehicle up with it because we are going to the, back to the mine here. All right, we got 5 more steel, and we got them in here. Let me pull these out. And I want to get all these melted, even though we're going to be coming back. There we go. I just want to get all that stuff melted down, and it'll turn off, like I said, automatically. So let's take the truck. Screw it. All right, and we're going to go this way, I guess. Now, there's usually always a Bambi walking around out here, so I don't see one right now. Okay, if we need a bunch of lead, it means we got to go around chopping up these blocks. But I'll check the extractors while we're here. They should all be running. They're all full. All right, and that's why I brought this truck, because I wanted to take all these and just put them all over here. There we go. Filled up a whole chest with that one. And now this is producing again. That had room, but not much. But we got a lot more aluminum now. And what's the last one looking like? That's full as well. All right. Okay, and that had a little bit of everything. So we've got all these cleared out, and I'm glad I didn't bring my ATV because we'd have been loaded with stuff. Damn, that's just enough space. All right, let's go get some lead. All right. Not trying to really get the solid pieces of iron, but that's like a bonus. You know, if I get those, look at all the lead that I got. That's pretty good. And we got more clay. Oops, what are you doing, dude? All right, I'm not going to stick around and get a bunch more. We've got a lot of lead, you know, on us. Plus, we picked some more up right there. Let's just get back to the base. I've got the work. I don't want to spend the whole episode just doing prep work, you know, for me actually working on the base. Although we did work on the base, you know, if you count that roadway. But I'd like to get some work on the tower done today as well. And let me just drive here. I'm probably just going to run back to my base and recall my truck because I hate trying to maneuver through this crap. You know what? I'm done. I'm done. Let's just go. I ain't going to sit here and maneuver back and forth, you know, when I'm almost here to begin with. That's fine. Ooh, let me get these stones, though. Do I have stones on me? Let me put them right into here. All right, 3 stones. Put those things to use. We got a log. You know, I'm not going to worry about it. Oh, let me get that stone, too. Okay, we're back. Let's get you closed. Let's get the truck back. And let's get us, where's our lead? A lot more stones there. There we go. 72 is my weight. 74.05. All right, I can't really carry any more without being overburdened, and we're not going to do that. So let's just get it back inside. And I got all the stones out of my inventory. Well, we got one. Let's let me see here now. Let's get that. We got 2 more steel pieces going. These are all done. Let's grab you out of there. And let me take all of these. I don't know how much of this I can do, but we're going to do as much as we can. And then we'll try melting this stuff down again while we go work on the tower. Okay, not bad. We got 3 pieces of lead left over. Not bad. I mean, not much, but that's pretty good. So, all right, that's 20, and we still got a little bit left over. Not bad. So let's get these over there. Let's get these out. No, dude. And we got our steel all kind of screwy right now. We got to fix that up. 68 is our weight. Okay, great. Let's just go up top. We've got a few steel on us. And we need planks. That's right. We needed planks because we were running out up top. Let me take a few of these until I make sure I'm not overburdened. That's good enough. And let's get all the way up top and see if we can do a little bit of work up there. That's 16th floor, I think. All right. Yeah, our plank stands are almost empty, but we've got all this stuff now. Let's see if we can do that. I think I need more steel. Let's go to the very top. This is the highest we can get, and it's also we can do the floor now. Yep. All right, this is going to be our observation platform where we can come out and look around. I mean, and we're high up above the that observation too. Let's we got it done. Oh, I didn't realize we were going to finish it up. We still got steel left over. Oh, that's freaking awesome. All right, we got it done. We got it done. Let me also put down the blueprints for the remainder of this floor area. We got the planks in place. All right, let me go down 1 floor. Oh, we already took care of the wall. Okay, let's go to 16 then. Let me grab some more logs. We're going to work on these platform up top. All right, we got the elevator. It's completely finished now. Let's grab, how many planks do we have left on us? We have 2. Let's take the rest of those. Take some more logs. Let me take a log stand with us as well. We'll place that on the thing up here. I wonder if Mike can refill these. If this is empty. You know, right up here. All right. Dude, that's awesome. Yeah, this is going to be our little platform area to stand on. We'll get one there. We'll get one there. There we go. See, there's a little bit of a gap, but I'm okay with that. We only got 1 plank. Okay, that's done. Let's do the other side, the blueprints, and at least we can put some resources into it. Yeah, we're out of planks, but we can get all 3 of these logs. We'll take this stand back downstairs. All right, so we just have to put, we need 3 logs for that, and then the planks, and that'll be done. But we also want to build the railings, if I can find them again. All the way around up here. You know what? I may do a better railing. Hold on, let me delete this one. Let's see what are the other railing option choices that we have. We have the metal and the wood. Then we have the gold. Metal ramp. Single metal ramp 1. I think it's like this. I don't know about the yellow, though. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to try the yellow. What does that take to build? 4 iron ingots. We got plenty of iron. All right, let's do that. They have the metal one. Yeah, let's do the yellow one. If I can freaking... There we go. There we go. Okay. That because I want to be able to look through the railing. That's why I didn't do the wooden ones. You know, so much. Okay, awesome. Let's grab you. And let's get you down to number 16 again. And let's see how much work we can put into here with the glass and stuff that we've got. All right. How about this one here? Oh, that one's done. Can we do the floor? That's done. I think it's taken mainly glass. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Because now I can put the blueprints down for this corner piece. Right there. We're 1 screw short. Oh, man. But with the rest of this, we got kind of done. And we're short on the screws as well on this. So we need more screws. And what do we have left on us? We got some glass. Let's put down the blueprints for the glass walls. All right, we got that one. We got all these we got to do. And we're almost done with all the glass, too. I mean, with all the sections we got to build. There's 2 steel, 7 glass, and we're out of everything. All right, let's get back down to the bottom. All right, so we have, I need, that's for 1 section. That's 2. There's 3. I'm going to take another 4 just to make sure we got enough. And let's get you filled back up. Oh, it is full. All right. Now that that's done, we also want iron ingots. That is, that's a lot of steel right there. Holy crap. Let's hold off on that for right now. We don't really need any more steel. Actually, we do. Let me take 2 pieces of steel because I want some iron. All right, we need to get some of the steel out because now I can start saving this steel. Ooh, we need another one out. I can start saving that steel for the project over there you know, all that little rest area, or the observation area. And I think we needed some logs. So let me just take 3 just in case. I think we had some upstairs, but I want to get that walkway area done. So let's go all the way to the top. All right. Now, with that said, I can build a couple of these. And that should be it. Yeah, the rest of it's steel. That's all the iron. We needed that in place. I needed to put down the walkway for here. And that's the ceiling piece. All right, and then this one here. All right. We got a little bit extra planks, but now we got that all done. Our platform up top is completed. I'm thirsty. Oops. Run out of water there. Let's get some railings down here as well while we're up here. Get all the way around. All right, all the blueprints are down. We just got to finish building them. We got these corner pieces done. Yeah, there's our road. That's pretty cool. We can look at our base. I can even jump and look down like that if I'm so daring to do so. All right, this is awesome. And we got our elevator. This is our nice little observation area. Take a look at all the swamp. You can see the whole swamp from here. I can even see crocodiles walking around down there. All right, well, I think we're going to wrap this one up right here. We've got a lot of work done. I've got a lot more I want to do, but hopefully the next Vanby attack we'll find our road remaining intact so we can continue building it out to there. We don't have too much further to go. Our mine is like right there. But either way, we're going to wrap it up right here. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.